Welcome in, everybody. You've reached XL Think, where we talk a lot about a extra large lifestyle. We talk about weight loss. We talk about just really kind of living life out loud. If you're uncomfortable in your own skin, whether it be 3 pounds, whether it be 300 pounds, doesn't matter. We talk about ways to be able to get you to really be able to work on the inside and try to make you feel better. What we're going to be talking about today is we're going to be talking about my visit to the George Washington University weight management lab. Now, what I've done is that I've broken this up into a 3-part series. The first part, which is what you're going to see in a couple minutes, is really about the testing process that I went through to be able to give myself a baseline and find out, due to science, how am I going to be able to reach my goals in terms of losing weight. Now, the first part, as I say, is going to be a scan, and there's a couple of scans that you'll want to talk about, or that you'll want to think about in this one. The first one is what they call a DEXA scan. The DEXA scan, basically what it does is it talks about body composition, bone density, it talks about places where you store fat, those types of things. Now, this is not the prettiest thing, and this is one of those ones where, look, this is us being transparent, and this is all of us being XLers, me specifically. So I get to be the guinea pig in this case, and there's going to be some stuff that's kind of embarrassing for me, but by the same token, there's a message that I'm trying to get across, and who better to be able to talk about it than the guy that's trying to be up here on the screen and talk to you guys. So that's the first one. The second one is called the RMR, or the resting metabolic rate test. And in essence, what this does is it gives you all the opportunity to be able to see, when I'm just sitting here, if I did nothing else throughout the course of the day, by breathing into this tube that's going to give a feel for, how I'm breathing, those types of things, it will allow me to know what is the baseline, how many calories do I burn throughout the course of the day if I did nothing. Great scan to be able to get an understanding of where that is. So we're going to take those 2 tests. You're going to see how that is, and then we'll talk about it on the other side. Talk to you soon. What's going on, man? I'm headed back to the George Washington weight management lab. Mind if I go through?
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, cool, man. I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot.
Yep.
All right, we are on. So we are here with Michael Ramadan. I got that right?
Sir, you got it right.
All right. I'm at the GWU medical lab, and one of the things that we're going to be doing is why don't you give me a description of what we're going to be doing with the machine here?
So this is a DEXA machine. This is normally used to measure body composition or bone density and stuff like that. So we use this kind of as a scale substitute. What it does is it scans your body down, gives it a little bit of x-rays, and kind of gives us like a good accurate reading of what's going on exactly in your body, how much muscle you're gaining, how much fat, your adipose tissue, which is really nice. Not a lot of machines give you that, and it only takes about 7 minutes, scans your body straight down, and you're gonna be probably falling asleep pretty soon.
All right. So the machine, like I said, as you can see, part of what it does is it's going to give a scan afterwards. So if we look at up on the screen, this gives us a good representation in terms of where it's going to go to. So afterwards, I'll be able to see it. It'll show me all the good stuff in terms of how huge I am, of course. And then we come back later on and kind of see where the changes go with it. So very excited to be able to do it. And then part of what we're going to be doing after this is that when we get this scan, then I get the opportunity to be able to talk to the, we're going to do the RMR afterwards.
Yep.
And then I will talk with also Stephanie, the nutritionist, to be able to see what's best based on the information that I'm going to be working on here with Michael. So very excited about it. We'll go in and we'll show how easy it is. right. Think about it. You fall asleep doing that. All right. So in terms of analysis, what are we looking at?
So this is kind of your skeleton. This is your skeleton right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you look like on the inside.
Yep.
You're looking at green is the muscle. I can tell you muscle head.
Got a big muscle head, man. Look at that.
Green is the heaviest muscle. Yellow is in between. It's a mix of tissue, fat, and and your organs as well. So and then your red is the heaviest fat.
Yeah.
You know, as men we carry it most up here. Women carry it more around their hips.
Yep.
So what's really cool is you start seeing, you know, the more you gain muscle, you see how this is. If you really look in here, you see that this is denser.
Yeah.
Than the other yellow. That's kind of like muscle that's there, but you know, it's got some fat around it.
It's hidden all the fats over top of it.
Yeah, but with the first thing you see, I guarantee you on your next exercise is you'll start seeing these going more. Like the heavier parts right here. Yep. Those will start filling in with green.
Gotcha.
And you'll start gaining muscle more.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Fat, yeah.
So now in terms of, you know, you talked about some of the things that were on there. So like,
so all that's going to be printed out on like a little report right here.
Okay.
But it still has the same amount of same info that would give you.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's going to give you your region percent fat, just like here, your tissue pounds, your fat pounds, lean pounds, and your fat-free pounds.
Gotcha.
And then what it also does, it gives you bone density, just kind of your total body bone density, and you're right in the green zone, which is really good.
So you said that's good.
That's good, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so like if it was redder, then it would be bad, I would guess.
If you were more below the 0 line,
yeah,
your T-score, then definitely 1 or 2 as well. You'd be a little concerned. You know, you just go get it checked out, or actually get like a specific part.
So now with the bone density, I mean, so much of it comes is it that your bones are brittle, or kind of help me out. So like if it was bad, then what would that necessarily mean?
It's just with age too as well. Mm-hmm. You know, it just happens. People have just weaker bones. Us as big guys, we always have big, you know, good bones. You see, like, you know, if, like a football player would come in, his would be up in the sky. Yeah. But it just all depends. I've seen it before where it was just, you know, like there's a disease, there's something going on, osteoporosis.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, osteoporosis.
Yeah. Okay. That just makes it look a little bit weaker, but it's just like a total body density. It's not really giving you specific parts. Yeah. You should be okay.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome. And this is gonna go on just like that.
Okay. Gas is coming out of here.
Bring it down just a little bit.
I got a big head, man.
Mine is small. Good thing about these is they come large and extra large. First we only had small.
Alright.
This is the tug of the people. I'm gonna bring this down.
Whatever you need.
Go ahead and block the front part. There's a hole right here. Block with the bottom of your palm. You're not gonna get any air for a second. Breathe in and out. Any air going in?
All right, welcome back. You had a chance to see part 1 of my trip to the George Washington University weight management lab. So I spent some time with Dr. Todd Miller and also with Stephanie Moll. They're the ones that really are going to be administering the program that's there. My man Mike was killing it, really helped me out. You saw him in the video. He does a great job in terms of making you feel comfortable and really, you know, making sure that you're in a good spot as you're going through the testing process. But what you saw is you saw the DEXA test and you also saw the RMR. So what we're going to be doing in part 2 is to talk about the consultation and realistically what my results were in that case. So it's not pretty, but we're getting to a different spot. Now where I am right now, just to be able to make sure we have a full disclosure, is that I'm about 5 weeks out from doing that testing. Part of it I wanted to hold on to this was to be able to give a little bit better understanding in terms of what the testing was, how I've been doing it, and make sure that I'm staying accountable in this case. So where you see me right now is 5 weeks out from that test. So having said that, phase 2 will come up in the next piece. please consider subscribing to the channel because we want it to be able to grow, and the only way to do that is to be able to get subscribers and to have you guys peeping at these videos. So I'm going to make as many of these as I can, and I'm going to keep you guys informed as much as possible. So subscribe. If you have any comments about what's going on there, any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below, and also hit the little bell that you see in the corner next to the subscribe button, and that'll give you notifications in terms of when my videos are coming out, and it'll help you to be able to really support the channel going forward. So talk to you guys soon.